Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, HR?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-handed hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching the team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season here, and the postseason is coming. So you want to get on that roll and hit the postseason full stride.
And he's retired, one away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark, don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble, and you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Into the windup and the pitch. Juan Lagares is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the changeup is way low that time. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. And they'll snap one over to first, and the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch.
1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 on its way to 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So coming to the plate, Omar Alfonso. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
That's a ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jay Merritt, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset. Pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Jeff Escalona.
Stepping up now, Jeff Escalona. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Alfonso moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
In now is Anthony Rendon, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, it's been a tough series. I mean, they've lost 2 one-run games, and that's never good. You feel like you get a lead, you're going to hold it, or if you're behind, you're going to catch them. And fall short and lose by 1 run at the end of the day when the scoreboard says that, it's kind of deflating for the team. They need a big one here.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. 41st home run of the year for him, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Digging in now, Brandon Jordan. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs.
Brandon Jordan.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, Wilmer Flores.
Leading off for the Mets,
he drove in the
third
other of their
baseman,
2
number 4,
runs last night.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report, but he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs in the breaking ball count.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set and the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a soft liner, but foul. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Grounded to third. Oh, look at Rendon. Safe. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. David Wright will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. So digging in now, Tony Cruz. The average for him entering play not far north of 200. Cruz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And another foul ball. too high. 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Liner towards second. Wow, a flip to second for one. On the first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Jay Merritt.
Into the box now, Jay Merritt. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And no advance. It's ball one. Men on third with 2 down. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
One ball.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. David Wright is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 5, David Wright.
So striding forward now, Kirk Neuenhuis. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. A barehand play by Murphy. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Here's Brock Holt now. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
7. Catcher, Tanner Schmidt.
Digging in, Tanner Schmidt. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8 hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
A 1 pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Scott Kazmir. Lined hard towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Schmidt rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
Into the box, Jeff Escalona, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
In now, Anthony Rendon. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball called for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. That's in there. Base hit. 1-run score. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. The city's founder William Penn seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shot fouled over towards the dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away, we'll give you a look at the current standings, and you can see they lead the division by the narrowest of margins, just a half game. Digging in to try it again, Juan Lagares. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes on 1-1.
Nope.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed
2-1
high with
count.
the slider. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
The batter, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Riding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He reached on a single in his first try. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Alvarez. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too
The
much,
left
because
fielder,
that's
number
his second
30,
hit of the ball game.
Dexter
This one a double.
Fowler.
I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Mets leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
Now
and that's just
batting,
what they did right there.
right
Big
fielder,
strikeout, keep that guy
Brandon
off the base path.
Jordan.
Into the box now, Brandon Jordan. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Out in front a bit as this is sent on the ground to right at third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 9, Kirk Neuenheis.
Ready for another chance. Kirk Neuenheis 0 for 1 here in the early going. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. So stepping in, Omar Alfonso. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Alfonso.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Little chopper back his way. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping into the box, Tony Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Neuenhuis moving to his left. And the inning is over. Mets strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's Brock Holt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Tanner Schmidt. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. He's been on some kind of cold streak. Even talk about maybe having to sit him down. His average has dropped below 200. That's a big knock and a confidence builder.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. Runners on the move for second. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for Philadelphia, pitcher.
Digging in for his second at bat, Scott Kazmir. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
One and one. Here it comes to third. Light's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Striding in,
Leading off with the Mets,
Merritt. He's
pitcher,
0 for 1 thus far.
Merritt.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid
The batter,
at-bat.
number
Anytime
20,
you can make an
second
opposing
baseman,
pitcher out there work and
Daniel
throw quite a
Murphy.
few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Juan Lagares waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently second on the ball club in that department. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And it would appear that Scott Kazmir has thrown his final pitch here this afternoon. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win. But he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Jared Hernandez is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Hernandez.
Pedro Alvarez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 0-1. Drilled to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 3-1. Ready once again, Jeff Escalona. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jeff Escalona.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Number 6.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Rendon.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a changeup right down the middle.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Another 1-2 delivery. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's safe.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Alfonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Well, you see there on the graphic, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Holt has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Wright comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And that misses 1-1.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a passed ball. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready once again as Drupal Cabrera. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Tony Cruz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope, inside.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Cabrera is on his way home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Phillies on top, 3-2. Kirby St. John enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 72, Kirby St. John.
Riding in once again, Brandon Jordan. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Digging in once again, Kirk Neuenhuis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Into the box now, Brock Holt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And there's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Tanner Schmidt.
Digging in and looking for more, Tanner Schmidt. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out and a runner on second base. 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position. Tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Runner at second here with one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jared Hernandez. Your
John
attention,
Jay
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Phillies,
here.
Number 19, Sean Shane.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. He'll start this one at 269. 7 homers and 34 driven in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares is under it. And the inning is over. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your
Brian
attention,
Morris
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
now to
Phillies,
start inning number 7.
Number 57, Brian Morris.
Nori
Now coming in to
Aoki
pinch
is
hit.
up off the bench as he'll
Nori
pinch hit here to
Aoki.
start inning number 7. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound.
batter, number
Now
20,
that's a gold
second
glove
baseman,
caliber play
Daniel
there.
You got
Murphy.
that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball. Strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty
The center
looking
fielder,
slider
number
that
12.
time.
Yeah, that was
Juan
really well
Lagares.
executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Juan Lagares. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and
Down in order go
it's
the Mets.
time for the
They
traditional
trail
7th inning
5-2.
stretch. Your
Barney
attention, please.
Hester gets the call
Now
from the
pitching for the
pen to
Mets,
take over on the mound
number
and start
32,
the home 7th.
Barney Hester.
Into the box, Jeff Escalona.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Phillies.
2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder Jeff Escalona.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher
third
locates a
baseman, number
fastball
6,
on the inside corner,
Anthony
it's going to be a tough
Rendon.
pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. In now is Anthony Rendon. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Alfonso going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Michael Franco will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Philadelphia is on top, 5-2. Ken Giles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Pedro Alvarez.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Moving under it, Escalona. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 30.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting
Fowler.
pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Ready for another shot now. Omar Alfonso, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Dario Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dario Alvarez.
Now in the box, Brandon Jordan. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Brandon Jordan.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. On the ground softly towards second. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder Kurt Neuenheis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kirk Neuenheis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper to the right side. He's got to hurry. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Brock Holt.
Ready for another chance. Brock Holt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mets 2.
Your attention, please.
9th inning save situation, and they'll turn it over to one of the best in the business, the all-star Jonathan Papelbon. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman David Wright.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Here's the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Neuenhuis has a beat on it. One down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike two now. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this one ran in and got it, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Stepping in now, Tony Cruz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Runners on first with one down. Two-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0. Set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Lucas Duda will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. To second for one, and the Phillies have done it. They're the National League Eastern Division champions.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation where the team needs a closer as often as they do, and this guy comes through almost every single time. That's save number 50 on the year right there. He's been fantastic.
5-2 the final today. Jared Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jonathan Papelbon wraps it up for the save, his league best 50th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.